We are for sideboarding for game 2. And God, I really, yeah. I mean, maybe there could be an argument for sideboarding in Shrine. Since it can get rid of stuff like Corpse Cur. Strider Harness isn't as amazing against Infect, because the guys are going to get shrunk and die anyway, so maybe taking this out and putting in the Slagworm, which, I mean, against red-green, they have almost an impossible time removing that, so if we do get into a stalemate where trading guy, and Slagworm comes out, this can just win the game by itself, even though the life gain doesn't matter. He's big enough and strong enough, like, he can't get infected, and he can just kill all their guys. He's red-green, so he doesn't really have any flyers, so Pistol Strike's coming out. I guess I will, keep in Strider Harness for that reason. I mean, it could be the same argument to just put in Quilted Slagworm against this guy. Yeah, I'm wondering about the Shrine. But I don't think it's going to do enough for us. You know, the Probe might be better than Strider Harness here. It's funny, if you go to 41 cards with the Probe, against that deck, it's essentially like you're playing 40 cards, except for the opening hand. Because if you have Probe in it, it might look a little bit, I mean, it would look a little bit different. You couldn't really tell. It's the only bad time, I guess. It would be to have Probe. Strider Harness does help in the Rotwolf on Rotwolf fights. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to go with what we got right there. Infect on Infect. I think it's better to draw. Yeah, I mean, this could just turn into a creature on creature. That's an interesting hint. A creature on creature battle where, you know, the last creature standing wins. A War of Attrition. He has Corpse Cur. I don't. So it might not be a good idea to try and get in a War of Attrition with him and just go out for the all-out speed, but I think this is a little bit better strategy. And an Infect on Infect strategy, just because our creatures are going to be trading and dying so often. The guy with the last one wins. This is an interesting hand, because I can get out a fast Slagworm, which I don't think he can deal with. If he doesn't drop a mirror here and start, because Guess Verdict in a mirror, it looks like, against his deck is not what I want to be doing. However, I'd love to see a Rotwolf come out next turn. Or even a Razor Swine. Nothing. Maybe he just had the God draw last game, and he's really not as heavy on the Infect as I thought. I mean, he probably has stuff like, yeah, this is gonna die probably. Glicious Scorn or something, yeah. He probably has like the Trigon of Infestation. I think we didn't really pass any, like, we didn't pass any Teljad Fallen or anything like that, so there really aren't that many guys out there. Yeah, I bet Rotwolf's also going to bite it. Maybe I could have played a Forest to represent some green up there, but if he does drop two crazy things, it might be better to Guess Verdict and Grasp next turn. This is very odd. Like, I don't know what he's holding. This just didn't immediately get gived. Maybe another Glicious Scorn, though he didn't pass many. He would have had to taken it early. We didn't really pass any Shatters or anything like that. It'd be weird for him to wait until we're untapped with the Rotwolf, because we could easily just have him run to metal or something. So if he's going to kill it, he probably is going to kill it now. I don't know why he waited to do that. Yeah. Maybe because he can't activate it, so he was worried about us just getting a hit in. I think it's better for us to go ahead and drop Scourge Servant here. Could have been an argument to drop Plague Mirror and just try and get our worm out. But Scourge Servant still represents pressure. He's going to probably just clasp me next turn, so Volt Charge. Burn the Impure, okay. Guess he was deciding between Burn and Clasp. Very odd. He must just have the full gambit of removal. Again, I would have just done that on his turn. So now I could debate if we want to metal or not. But I don't think we're going to metal just to get a little bit of damage across. Doesn't seem totally worth it to me. Probably better to protect a creature like our Plague Mirror. What if he has the Platinum Empyrean we passed? That could be something that's sitting in his hand. Could also be a reason not to just go ahead and guess Verdict. Weird. Well, I don't think we're going to grasp that, because if we draw a land for a Slagworm, he has to attack into it and it dies, so yeah. Unless he has Artillerize and another burn spell for this. And I wonder if we're going to see Platinum Empyrean right here. I'm actually guessing we're going to see Platinum Empyrean. It's just, his hand seems too weird not to have played anything. Though we could have had like Tangle Mantis or other random stuff like that. Yeah, this is a Platinum Empyrean. Boom. Maybe not. I don't see what else it could be. Wow, Red Sun Zenith. And here I am thinking that's like the only spell in the format that he could have had. Like the only spell in the format that gets him out of that. That's... wow. So apparently he can deal with Engulfing Slagworm in the most lucky of fashions. Alright, well... good job. Guess we're going to have to enter Infect after all this game with our little Plague Mirror here. I'm going to be grasping that in case he does have Platinum Empyrean. Like, doesn't have a lot of guys, so I don't think saving Grasp isn't going to be a wise option. Because I could hold the Swamp. There's not a huge reason for me to even play the Swamp at this point. I can't believe he just had Red Sun Zenith. That baffles me, but... well, he had it. And I am going to go ahead and verdict that guy. Okay. Now he's probably going to lay Platinum Empyrean and win the game. So basically his deck is completely unfocused, has a bunch of random cards, and he just happened to get the God Infect draw of the first game, so he's not a red-green Infect. And we always happen to get have no creatures on the board, draw, Triumph for the Horde, draw. Triumph for the Hordes is not shaping up to be the card that I would have wanted it to be. Okay. That's almost unreal. Alright, let's see. Can I actually kill him? If he goes to 5... I mean, I don't have another pump. I need to draw like Strider Harness or Viridian Claw. And if he like attacks and taps out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I would. Is he gonna block and trade though? I mean, probably. Can I actually take a hit from Ogre Menial? I will have to block... Like, if I take a hit now, I have to block next turn. That's the problem. So, if I take a hit now, I have to block next turn. This isn't killing it. But I kill him if I draw anything. Got Spread the Sickness still. I think I gotta block, like, regardless. That's 6, 7, I mean. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think we gotta block here and just hold off for another turn. Hopefully he just blanks, which he's drawn so much land, I don't think he can blank. And I can draw into a bigger creature that I can just triumph for the hordes and kill him, like a Spinebiter or something. God, I drew my spread, okay. That's not horrible, like, it allows me at least to last for a while longer because of the Contagion class. Though, if I had drawn... Like, that was one of the outs where if I chose not to block, it would have been better. Because I could have just done the kill on that and then the Triumph kill the next turn. Oh my god, I'm just not ripping very well at all. He could easily have a Shatter or something here. But I think that's fine to play. Because I might have a super hand next turn. Spinebiter and anything. Sure. Does he have enough mana to Red Suns me almost? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Almost Red Sun me out. That's a good draw. Well, if he tries to do something stupid like a... He can't Red Suns me next turn. I mean, he has to chump. I guess he doesn't have to chump, because he could have, like, a... Artillerize. We're going to definitely protect it with Mon's Metal if he has, like, Volt Charge. Is he gonna Red Suns this guy? Hopefully he just shoots it for 4. Alder Beast, okay. 6, 7, I mean... Creature? Blight Mamba. Let's see if we can Triumph and kill him. If we play Blight Mamba and then Triumph, let's see, that'd be like Blight Mamba, Haste, Triumph, and we'd have... So that'd be 3, 7, and then 8 mana to do this. We have 4. Got 9 mana, so we'd have a mana left over. I like that, I guess. Yeah, I think I like the Triumph thing better here than... Just pounding him with as much damage as we can. If he has an Artillerize... I mean, if he has removal, I expect him to use the removal before. Kind of interesting how he chose to tap his mana. It looked like he tapped 6. Maybe he does have Red Sun Zenith. And that's a sorcery, I think. Let me just double check. I don't have Red Sun Zenith. Great. Yeah, it's a sorcery. This thing has trample, and it's not going to die to a... well... So I think it's better to just put this on here. Yeah, I mean... so, like, this doesn't die to a... Volt Charge if I trample here? Oh, okay, well... I didn't think he would possibly have that. Huh. Sure. I guess I did it the only way that he could live. Interesting. If he had a pump spell, but a pump spell just seemed odd based on how he tapped his hand earlier. Alright.